Oh. All right, everyone. Let's go. Good morning. How y'all doing today? Hope everybody's doing all right.
That's a solid team out there. You guys will have to bring it.
See if we could stay undefeated.
These are the games you have to win to be taken seriously.
So, let's see if we can go undefeated here, folks. Set an NBA record for the most games without a loss this season with the Warriors. Right.
San Antonio Poster Day is on its way. Join us at our upcoming game, and we'll be leaving with a collectible poster that features one of your favorite Spurs players.
Oh, come on.
We want your time after your win to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word Spurs.
It's a very special day on the calendar, Noche Latina, commemorating the NBA's connection to Latin heritage and culture. Brian Anderson here with you, alongside Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce, reporting from the sidelines. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Keldon Johnson.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Inside, it's Green next to Jackson Davis. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Doc in at the 1. And for the Spurs, Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Chris Paul out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Vassell in at small forward. Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
And the Spurs start out with the ball. Back to Paul. Sohan, pass to Paul. Down low. Here's Fox. Off target at the rim. Here's Doc. Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Doc.
Okay.
Outside, Green. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 is up. Doc, no good. And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with Greg Popovich.
We talked about the task of facing Jimmy Butler, the fiery wing. Coach said, you can talk about the scouting report all you want with Jimmy, but he brings the extra dimension. Butler has the attitude that is unmatched in the league. The passion of Jimmy Butler in full focus tonight, Ryan.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Doc. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
A shoot-first guard who also is selfless. Curry continues to add to his resume.
Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success. year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter right here, too.
Good-looking guy. Yeah, they're still looking for some cohesion offensively.
Jackson Davis takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
The Spurs have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Pass to Fox. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Paul passes to Wembanyama. Nails the baby hook.
But this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Here's Doc. The shake. And it's Curry laying it in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Vassell, he's open. Rebounded by Butler.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Here's Doc. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
They're really working the paint now.
And so it's Wembanyama. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs.
There he is.
To the wing, right side.
Hold on, dude. Not you. Yo, hold on. For some reason, my shit keeps changing spot. Controller. Thank you. Yeah, switch automatically, damn it. Alright. Yo.
Vassell outside. Wembanyama, screen on Butler. Vassell can't get it to
Right
go.
there, sleepyhead.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Pass to Butler. Here's Doc.
The chicken.
And here's Curry. 3-pointer. On target from range. Curry's got 5 now.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Sohan, pass to Paul. San Antonio again can't hit.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Ooh,
This has been just a
there we
dreadful
go.
start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And so it's San Antonio with it. 11-point game. Victory eluded them the last time they faced the Warriors.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Huh, that's normal. Fucking stupid asses arguing over a single parking spot. I was here first. No, you weren't. I was in here first. Or, yeah. Just don't let Medea get right. And then they end up going to jail, probably.
And let's take a look at the Rookie of the Year race. These are the top-ranked rookie talents in the league as their first season in the NBA comes to a close. He's shown us throughout the course of this season that he's at the top of his rookie class, so it's no surprise to see him in the top spot.
And there's no doubt he's the top contender. I'll be shocked if he's not lifting the Rookie of the Year trophy later on.
Yeah, a rookie year can be unpredictable, but he's
heard me.
consistently stood out
You did.
from the crowd.
Now here's Vassell.
You did hear me,
Paul shot is off.
I did say everything all right.
to Doc.
You all right, or is shit going on with you, man? You.
Outside for Green.
You said you had to go get some scanning done. That's why I'm asking, man. Hey, everything all good?
Here's Doc. He's guarded by Paul.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching.
Just making sure, man. Like,
Fox outside. Shoots over Curry. Here's Wembanyama. A shot to stop the run. Paul for three. Good. And the assist to Wembanyama.
And Paul is very...
And this company who does the scans, travels around doing the scans, got in touch and asked me if I'd...
very selective with his shot attempts, especially from deep. So you know he liked that look.
Here's Doc. He's guarded by Paul. Here's Butler. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Well, Stan, you coached against some really tough players in your day. Where does Jimmy Butler stand right now? What makes him Jimmy Butler?
Well, I think, Brian, he's just a great competitor. He wants to take on the biggest challenges when he's on the defensive end, and on offense, he is willing to attack anyone.
All right, Grant, coming down to the final few games now. This playoff push sure will be interesting.
Oh, no doubt. And I'm looking forward to it, B.A. The team's trying to make the playoffs and going all out. And that kind of intensity in these games will be fun to watch.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Doc in their last time out against the Pelicans really lit up the floor. He contributed 52 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Here's Fox. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Here's Doc. He's got 13. Pass to Butler. Over to the left wing. Here's Doc. Misses the three. Spurs trail by 13. Fox the pass to Strus. Outside Johnson. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. A minute 4 left in the first quarter here. And here's Butler outside. Drains the triple. Butler's got his second basket of the night.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now here's Fox. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. Can't connect, making him 1 for 6 from the field.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
No.
Doc passes to Curry. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out
No,
why they
never.
built this lead.
Never thought of it.
Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. McLaughlin comes in for De'Aaron Fox. Payton's checked in for the Warriors.
So is Seth.
And that one falls for Curry.
And Curry's focus at this point in his career is clear.
So is stepping out your damn door.
Winning championships.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Castle. No points so far. To stop the run. In deep. Johnson drops it in.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Here's Doc. Good on the shot. Doc's got 15.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors, up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
It's better than booger candy.
Oh, you smoke cannabis, do you, Mr. Upton? I said, yeah. I said,
Isn't
that's not a lot.
is it when I'm on power?
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
They've got Castle. He's out there with Max Strus. Keldon Johnson out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the power forward position. So that's who San
Leave him
Antonio's
open.
starting
What do you
second.
expect could have happened?
Wembanyama quickly with one of his own, firing right back.
Yeah.
Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got
I have
Steph,
no
Clay,
part
and
in
Dre.
that.
And you know, BA, from 1978 to
That's what I always do.
2012,
But somehow your
just 6
voice
times.
gets picked up.
You look at what he's doing
very
here,
faint.
and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter.
You can't hear.
Here's
All you
Castle.
hear is like
No points yet. Outside Strus.
echo
Pass to
the-
Castle. Lets it go from deep. The rebound
like
by
that.
Payton.
But it's
You have to credit their
real
effort. I
faint.
mean,
The
they've
amount
done
of
an
music,
amazing job
the
on the
amount of
glass.
music
To the
or
inside.
sound that's
And
in the
Kuminga throws it
game
down.
He can
overpowers
play
it.
the
Just
floor
when
because he gets off the ground.
but it gets quiet
so
in the
well.
game is when you're able to actually hear it, and then it just
Strus with it. To the left side wing. Here's Castle. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Here's Wembanyama. Uses the glass on the layup. Wembanyama's got 7 points in the game.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Doc passes to Kuminga. 4-3, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Now here's Strus, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Pass to Castle. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside Strus. Outside Wembanyama. Now here's Johnson, guarded by Payton. They shoot again! The Warriors pull it in. Jackson Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. From the arc. And the Warriors with another 3!
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Wembanyama, pass to Mamukelashvili. Pass to Johnson. Wembanyama down low. Jackson Davis on him. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Coach, when you watch Wemby, it's not the height that jumps out. It's the way he moves with that height.
Brian, I've been around the NBA a long time. You've seen it all. But when you see someone with Wembanyama's size and the things he can do, his ball handling, his shooting range, the way he moves, blocking shots, this guy is
new
one
mattress,
of a kind.
everything like
Feels
that.
like he's emerging as the face of
King
the
size,
NBA soon.
king size bed,
I think that's
and
what we all expect.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team the win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not. Here's Castle, still without a bucket.
Hold on a second, I got somebody calling me. Hello?
This message is for James Allen Maxon.
This is a documented attempt to reach you regarding a matter filed in our office. Please call 580-313-8473 to speak with one of our specialists. Please note this is a time-sensitive matter and your cooperation is required. Call 580-313-8473 or press 1 to speak with a live agent.
To continue, press 1 now. Please press 1 now to be connected. Transfer.
Recovery Services, how may I help you?
Someone called me, what is this?
This is Capital Recoveries.
Copy
We're
to...
looking for James Maxon.
And what are you looking for?
James Maxon.
Yeah, I'm speaking to you, obviously, but what is it you're looking for?
All right, be advised that this conversation is being recorded, and to make sure that we're speaking with the correct party, 4310 is the last one, the social one file, is that correct?
What is that, 4310? Is that what you asked?
That's the last four numbers of the social one file, is that correct for you?
Well, I'm not going to say anything until you tell me what this is fucking about. Dude. Bro, did I tell you to fucking hang up on me?
Well, you swore at him. What do you expect?
Capital Recovery Services, how can I help?
Yeah, you guys called me. My name is James Allen Maxon. I'm trying to find out what is this about and why you guys need to know what my last four of my social is. You guys called me.
Just a moment, sir. It is according to the FDCP laws, we need to do a two-step verification for your protection as well as for our compliance, sir.
Uh-huh. So you guys...
4310?
Yeah, that's my social security.
All right, sir. So we're calling you based on a claim that's filed against you in the office, which references a loan you owe to Check and Go. But they're claiming that you went delinquent on this cash advance because you never paid this money back.
Wait. No. No. When did this happen, supposedly?
So the loan was taken out in 2019. It's been delinquent since 2020. April of 2019. It went delinquent in August of 2020.
I do not owe you guys a single dime. I've never took any money out of from you guys, period.
Are you sure it's not something you forgot about, sir?
No, I'm not. This is not. No. This is not something that I forget about. I have money. There's no reason for me to borrow any money from you guys since 2019. I've never borrowed a single dime from any cash and go, no checking account, crap, nothing. So whatever you guys got from me, you got from someone who's scammed, who's got got my information and is utilizing that. I don't owe you guys a single fucking dime. Don't call me again about it.
The account is under your name of social and they will take actions against you, sir. So
go ahead, take actions against me. I don't owe you shit. I never took any money from you. So I don't know what you're talking about, man.
You have to answer them calls, don't you?
2019 to 2020?
It was yeah, 2019 to 2020. That's and it was a 1-800 or 800-866 number. That's the only reason I answered that one. It's a bill collector trying to say that I owe them money. No.
We haven't done anything like
We have not gone to any check cashing place. No, nothing like that of any fucking sort since 2019. Never borrowed money from one of them places. Got me fucked up, dude. The wrong person, homeboy.
Yeah. If I had a fucking company ring me up and tell me out the blue I owed them money. I went, really? What for? Well, can you confirm these details? And they asked me, and one was me national insurance number. No, not at all, mate.
Cool.
You rung me. I said, I ain't giving you
Warriors with the rebound. Butler's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
I had my first, middle, and last name, and then the last 4 of my social. So, okay, just because you have that doesn't matter at the fact that
Fires from the wing.
I've had a scam or a hacker hack into my medical records from the fucking state that has my information on it.
Sohan outside, 3-pointer.
2019, I haven't done it.
Lays it up and banks it in.
We weren't even in fucking in the state.
Yeah, terrific follow through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
There's
we were in fucking California. Like,
no good.
Tough.
The Spurs have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Pass to Castle. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Here's Doc. He's guarded by Paul. Doc, no good.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
And the basket by Castle.
Staying strong inside. Castle got touched up there, but it didn't throw him off.
And the Warriors with possession here. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. And the Warriors miss again.
How you miss?
I know that he has
you make those on an everyday basis, and all of a sudden I miss it.
But better luck next time, maybe.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Here's Doc. He's got 17. Oh, two-handed power
Take
slam.
it to the fucking house.
Well, with all eyes on Butler, guys get open because of his ability to score the ball.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Have to go. When it's a 800 number, 866 number, that's the only reason I answered it, because 866 usually has something to do with our DHS. So
Stephen Curry, he's checked in
I
for the
answered
Warriors.
that.
Just 5
but
games left on the year.
this
Let's
one,
take a
not.
look at the current seedings in the West.
No.
You take a look at the Warriors.
I've never borrowed
This
money
season has been an
from
absolute
anyone
dream for them.
from
They're
any
currently
place
at
back in
number 1 as the
2019.
postseason
You gotta be
approaches.
fucked up.
And of course, San Antonio.
And if it went delinquent back in 20, why are you guys just now trying to get a hold of me?
Everyone is focused. You couldn't have asked for a better start.
Yeah, and it's to no one's surprise. This is a well-run, well-coached organization They have a strong culture. They're going to be a tough out for anyone.
In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his second foul already.
Now here's Fox. 35 points for him last game against Boston. Johnson against Green. Shot clock at 2. Here's Fox. San Antonio again can't hit.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Oh, Fox for the steal. Paul for 3. Looney grabs a miss. Golden State has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. All right, Stan, what's your take on this very youthful San Antonio Spurs roster?
Well, Brian, they've got the guy to build around. They're very exciting to watch. They've been gaining momentum. They're coming together as a unit, as a roster. And look, this team's got a chance to be very good together.
Here's Doc. He's guarded by Paul. Goes up at the stripe. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
I'm obviously not Asian.
Yeah, mid-range Jays are no problem for Curry. Defenders can forget about his confidence from there, too.
And that one's good. Paul.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert it.
Here's Doc. Rebound by San Antonio. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
Yeah, I think they'd like to forget that game. You usually want to find some teaching moments, but in this case, it might be best to just destroy the tape.
Well, everyone has off nights. They just need to make sure that they bounce back strong.
He drops it from range.
Well, this is Vassell's game. He can do that all day.
Here's Doc. 21 points in the game. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. More 2.
1 second.
If they come again, cause enough fuss that they will want to call the police. Oh, fuck. Well, I'm just watching this crash.
1 second.
Yeah.
What?
He said, and cause enough fuss so they call the police.
I thought you were talking to me.
Let the police handle it, and then we can handle it after that.
Dude, you're not getting Sissy's food.
To back us up. And they come again. After that, they've never been.
Lay your butt down.
After the 4th time.
And quit being a pain in the ass. Don't me.
But he told me.
Bad enough I took you outside. Your sister didn't want to go out at all. She goes potty in the house. She's getting a butt whooped. Swat on the ass for going potty in the house if she does. You don't want to go outside to go to the bathroom? Well, you better not go potty in the house.
But I don't have loans. I ain't had a loan for years.
I take it you fed them?
Pay monthly.
Okay.
It was years ago, a TV,
Yeah, I was about to
DVD player.
go do that, but since you already did, never mind. Oh, yeah, no, this... I mean, don't get me wrong. We've borrowed money from a check cashing place before, but we've paid.
We paid it off.
Yeah, we paid all those. We took care of that a long time ago. That was back when we were.
In Omaha.
That was back when we were living in Omaha.
Yeah. We took care of that.
But 2019.
We weren't even.
The whole.
We moved to California.
We were living in Cali.
We've been like.
Because you guys spent the whole school year there.
Yes.
The whole 2019 school year. I'm not mistaken, I'll have to look at your guys' graduation certificate. Because we got there in what?
October.
Yep.
And then at Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And COVID.
We had Thanksgiving, Christmas,
Fucking COVID.
and then COVID.
And then as soon as they lifted it, we went out here, and that was during the summertime.
Yeah. We were in California. So yeah, you guys got the wrong person on
A
that.
action in just a moment.
Well, you got the right person's information, but the wrong person paid the money.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race.
We're in the home stretch. I don't know if I call these guys rookies now.
Yeah, we have some pressure-filled games coming up. In addition to everything else, we'll see who has that clutch.
Well, the funniest thing is the guy tries to say,
And
"Oh,
time to
well,
talk
we'll just
now
come
about
after
that
you
first
for
half.
it."
What a
All right, come after me for it,
display for
dude.
the
You ain't getting
Warriors.
shit.
It's
You don't even have my address, boy.
Also in the
So,
rebounding column.
how you gonna come
hammering
and
on these guys.
come after me?
This is how you blow a team out. Yep, secure those boards, good things happen. Shekin typically proven.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry, folks.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
Well, they don't have my they don't have my address. All they had was my number. So, I mean, unless you can trace my phone to find out where I'm at. That's the only way you're gonna know where I'm at. I don't give out my address to anyone who calls
Golden State
me.
has gone 7 of 11 from outside the
other
arc.
than,
Nice percentage from distance so far.
like,
so on the floor for
other
Golden
than
State.
like someone I
Inside,
actually
it's
know.
Green
Like,
next to
you
Jackson
called me and was like, "Hey,
Then
dude,
there's Jimmy
I need your address."
Oh my God!
I'm in the States. What's your address? I'd be like, "Oh, well, here."
He finds them.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. On offense, here is San Antonio. Next up, they'll face the Nuggets in Denver, and that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Here's Sohan. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
San Antonio shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And he drops it first. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
And here's Curry for three. Sohan with a rebound. San Antonio with the ball. Here's Fox. Warriors with the rebound. Butler's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. From the high post, again, the Warriors score.
Well, if you're going to give Butler a look from the mid-range, he's more than happy to take it.
Right side Paul. To the wing on the left. And that'll be San Antonio's ball as it goes out of bounds. Spurs able to keep the possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
6 to shoot. Fires top of the key. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. Sohan's got his first points of the game.
The
Warriors have got 2 of 3 from the floor in
You know
the
that
third quarter.
dickhead neighbor that used to live right next door to Eric Becky?
Here's Doc. 23 points in the game. That shot off the mark. Outside Paul.
Nate. Oh, Dax.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now.
You know that dickhead that used to live right next door to Eric Becky's when we were there.
Offline with a 3.
And with that miss,
next door
they're just
neighbor.
1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Here's Doc.
The dickhead neighbor that used to live right next door to us, Eric Becky's house.
Doc's got 26 points.
Yeah,
he came over to Mom's work yesterday and was letting her know that the city has been condemned to their freaking house.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Wembanyama. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. Jackson Davis has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And it's hammered home by Green.
There's so many wrinkles to Green's game that sometimes you forget about his athletic finishing ability.
You didn't hear that? I hear about that?
I wasn't listening to whatever conversation we were just having. That's why I said what. So.
Mom, you know the neighbor next door to Becky, the dickhead to the right?
Yeah.
He showed up to your mom's work yesterday and ended up letting her know that Eric and Becky's house has been condemned by the city. They have to move. There hasn't been any power, no water, no gas, not a single thing taken care of on the property. They have a dumpster in the back that they owe money for, and more money because they keep blocking it to where the garbage people can't come and pick it up. They haven't done a single thing. A pipe broke down in the basement and flooded the basement, so all the shit down there is ruined.
And then
when the city came,
the water off, he had a sob story saying that Gabe just got into a car accident.
and I tried using the fact of Gabe supposedly was in a car wreck. Why they haven't been able to pay the water bill or pay anything.
He wasn't in a car wreck. Kaylee was.
Yeah, that's what I said. We know Kaylee was in a wreck, but not Gabe. If Gabe was in a wreck, we would have heard about it.
Yeah.
Like right away. Like Dee would have heard about it. Someone would have said something to to you or Dee.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
But
Sohan outside.
I mean, there was numerous fucking times I've said, hey, you guys might want to take care of certain shit around here because the city can come in and take this fucking house from you. I don't care if you owe money, if you own it, or what. The city can turn around and take it from you. There's no ifs and buts about it.
Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Warriors can be sloppy with the ball. Coach Kerr said, I don't mind turnovers that result from trying to make the extra pass. It's the ones that don't stand a chance to get through that bother me. If we just hit singles, we have so many playmakers and shooters that it's all going to come out pretty positively. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Sohan tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. This one for three. Sinks it from distance. Doc's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Sohan outside. Vassell outside. Launches a three. San Antonio again can't hit. Now the Warriors with it. They're on a 15-6 run. Pass to Doc. Back to Curry. Here's Doc. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. Another three for Golden State.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where
that's how it goes, man. You want to freaking be pieces of crap and treat people and use people left to right, you get every single fucking thing that you deserve.
Fires for three.
And unfortunately, if that means that you lost your house to the city because you don't want to listen to someone who knows what the hell he's talking about, because I've had it happen to a freaking friend before, to where they've lost the house, no matter the fact that they own it, own the property or anything. They didn't take a single, didn't do a single thing to take care of anything in that house. And the city came by because they found something wrong. The city had to come by. There was some shit that fucking happened. The city came by, and next thing you know, less than 3 weeks later, there's a note on the door letting them know that they need to vacate. This house is no longer condemnable or livable.
Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
Pass to Butler, and here's Curry. He's covered by Fox. Curry, that's good.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Here's Wembanyama. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Trace Jackson-Davis picks one up.
When Wembanyama has the ball
no
in
one's,
there, I mean,
no one's working but Leslie.
A foul or both.
As far as I know. The only person... Oh, dude, that house is falling apart. Structurally, it's falling apart.
Good, Wembanyama. And there's a bevy of young talent in the NBA right now.
No.
Who are you most excited to see grow into a star, Stan?
Well, what I'm really excited about, Brian, is to see
as over the amount of time that we've lived there, I started noticing the upstairs floor starting to droop more and more, getting a little softer in certain areas.
Has become the next big point guard.
When they did the upstairs, whoever fucking did the upstairs, they didn't do it by code. They took a wall down, didn't bother to make sure if it wasn't a load-bearing wall or not. They just took half the wall away.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Well, the mid-range
put this huge, heavy, cement, freaking tiled countertop up on there.
Another thing they're doing
over
well tonight is shooting from long distance.
Half a wall of brick.
They've been finding openings at the perimeter.
And the first one at the line is good. Mamukelashvili's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. And so he makes both from the line. 1:21 left to play in the third. Now here's Fox. He's guarded closely. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Fox has got 7 points in the game.
Right there, Fox using his length to do damage inside.
Here's Doc. Give him 39 inside. Outside Pajemski. Pass to Doc. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Doc's got 41.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances. Really using his head.
Here's Fox. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Doc's got 6 rebounds in the game. The 3. Rebound by San Antonio. 19 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to Fox. The 3 is up. Again, the miss by Fox.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Here's Doc. Oh, no good on the last-second attempt there. And so it's the Golden State Warriors, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back.
Today your last day, right?
Yeah.
So no school tomorrow? All right, yeah, tomorrow's Saturday. So no school on Monday. Yay! Haley finally gets the summer break.
What, the last couple weeks of summer?
But I thought she was going back to school for
And let's take this opportunity to show you
She
our
was at
State
school.
Farm assist to the game.
Talk about
Summer school was from May 26th through May 28th through tomorrow or today.
He knew exactly
And that's in
to
the end,
deliver
and
the
now
ball,
it's
and it made for a beautiful score.
When he did it, it was for the summer holiday.
Okay.
no, not for the whole summer. It was only
Teams
for.
making some changes
So
here.
there's credit recovery, and in their summer school credit recovery, you just go in, you get a couple of things taken care of. Get the credits that you needed to make up
from the floor at this point.
the amount that you missed,
The scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this
and
one.
you're done.
A great showing
You don't
here
have
for
to
the
stay.
Warriors.
And they got a huge boost from their reserves tonight.
Yeah, the point
for the rest
differential
of
between the two benches
summer
was a
school.
deciding
But if
factor
you're
in this
in
game.
there trying to make
we
up,
just saw one of the
or
greatest
trying to do
teams
a whole
of all
class,
time
try to knock
win
out a whole
again.
class,
They've reached that
a whole
magical
subject or something like that,
72
you're there for the
win
whole,
marker, and they keep going.
the whole
It's
length
just a
of
great matchup
summer
for
school.
them.
And
they're
that's
looking
only
for the 4-game
only,
season sweep in their
month.
next meeting.
And what a huge performance it was for Doc.
Well, we saw some exceptional passes from him tonight.
Usually,
His vision did a lot to
I'm
elevate
surprised.
their
Actually, you know what? I am
All right, Stan,
surprised
what's
that they're
one
done
rule you'd
early.
change
Because
if you could
usually
be
it's
commissioner for
after
a
the
day?
4th of July or
First thing I
before the
want to know,
4th of
Brian, if
summer
I get
school.
to be commissioner for the day,
some reason they
for
cut it
that
shorter
day,
this
do
year.
I get Adam Silver's salary?
100%.
Brian, I'd get rid of all the replays.
All the replays, no more reviews. Human factor.
No reviews, no challenges. Let's play the game and keep the flow of the game going.
Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Chris Paul. And it's Vassell in at the small forward position. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's Paul. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Doc from downtown. Connects from downtown. Doc's got 44.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
And it's Fox missing.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Here's Doc. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Warriors foul.
Trying to get my steal at the end that I needed.
Shooting two.
Ball hits them both. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
To make a fuss with Katie and his mum and make a fuss with Melody and the old.
Well, it's Daddy's little girl.
AP, you are the straw that stirs the drink.
That's because it's Daddy's little girl. Come on. That's how it always goes. Usually. Daddy's little girl. She can't do anything wrong. Oh yeah, dude, I mean, Louis quit. Yeah. Dude, what? You know what time it was when the boys finally got to Missouri? You know they finally got to where they were stopping at? Oh my god. D was like, man, it's so fucking hot in this van right now. I can't wait till we get there. I'm gonna jump in the lake. I'm like, okay, you enjoy that lake, but please do me a favor, man. Be smart, be safe. You're not a strong swimmer. And please don't go too far out there and out in the lake, because like you never know, under the current, like could get pulled up under. You never know, dude. Just yeah. And I don't know how strong how strong or anything like that when it comes to swimming with the boys. So, like, just be careful. That's all I ask. Be safe. Be smart. Don't do anything stupid. need to do my boost. No, I got 9 hours. No need for a boost.
See what else is on. Airport carrier, hey, welcome in to the pod of the rule. That'd be a good one. Looks like only a young girl.
Dang, I can't get it. 9 left money to do that one. Yeah, I don't. I wish they had the... Yeah, whatever. We'll get that one. That we can remove. That we can buy. Find you a hat. Find that. Go black and yellow, black and yellow.
No, she's not a Karen at all. You're even a bit entitled. I booked that seat, I want that. Let's try this over again. Ah.
Ah. Yeah, I quit. Gonna have to try that over. What is his lifetime? He was running bus stop 38. How the hell did you get that, dude? Dude, turn the fucking thing. Dude. Starting to fuck this crap. Nah, really, I know I didn't make it. Come on.
Yeah, because I made burgers and cauliflower.
Okay, I just can't freaking get it. Alright. Whatever. Come on, let me fucking go. Hello? No! This stupid fucking thing. Quit. Thank you. Not you, the stupid game. I already got my turret, my car out.
Get after it, MP. Tough game tonight. Lock in. You were the top rookie last month.
He's gonna get Rookie of the Year.
Welcome to 2K Sports presentation of the NBA, but the bad news is there is no basketball, there is no NBA. The game has been canceled. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Now Golden State's starting 5. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Doc is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. And for Memphis, Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Wells. And it's Edey in at the 5. We've got some great guards going head-to-head in this one. Brent, what will you keep your eye on in that matchup?
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so that this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
Shot clock at 6. Bain inside the three-point line. No good with the wing jumper. Here's the Warriors with the ball. Pass to Doc. He takes it in, and he bangs it up with one hand.
I've seen a point guard who can
all up in your
explode
face
to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And a wide open look for Bain. Had the space there, but it's offline. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Here's Doc. Oh, good with the triple. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Wells dishes to Jackson. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And here's a guy that's not in coast mode. Jackson is going to give it all he has every minute he's on the floor. That's how he earns the N1.
At the line from Memphis.
Here is Doc. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Pass to Curry. This one for 3. It's good from long range.
How many times have we seen this? You give Curry an inch, and that ball's gone.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside, Bain. Here's Edey. Jackson Davis defending. Wells in the corner. Here's Edey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 17. And yep, only drops after rolling around the rim.
You see the offensive versatility there. Bain stepping inside the arc to take that mid-range.
Here's Doc. Another 3 for Golden State.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
It's Morant with the drop. Warriors with the rebound. Their last encounter was in the Bay Area.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
We'll see if the other team will address that problem in this game, because last game, man, they just got smoked on the boards.
Knock it off.
Bain likes using his strength on those physical plays, proving just how tough he is.
And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bain seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
Now, Wells, he's coming off a 10-point game against Boston. Back to Morant, and finished off by Morant.
This is how athletic Morant is, a point guard who possesses incredible athleticism.
Yeah, Morant's a good player, but he makes stupid
just under
mistakes.
3.5 minutes played. Count the basket. Doc's got 9.
Like going on social media and flashing that he has a gun. Twice.
And so it's Memphis with it.
And getting in trouble for the league over it.
Pass to Edey.
I do it. Cover.
Memphis moving it around. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Jackson. Morant's got his second basket of the night.
And how about the catch and fire there from Morant? He's got the endless confidence in his ability.
Here is Doc, guarded by Morant.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Doc in the last outing against the Spurs was all business. He scored 46 points, and as his team has come to expect, he was a major factor from deep. A performance like that makes you hungry for more. We're looking to follow that up tonight. Guys?
David, we appreciate the update. Great, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing,
get into a
especially if he
dunking
draws
war
that
with
much
me,
attention.
Here is Doc.
So let's see how
11 points in the game.
you covered.
Pass to Curry. Outside Butler. Here's Doc. Morant with some nice D.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but there's like plenty of room.
Get that out of here.
Back to Curry. Now here's Green. Pass to Doc. Outside Curry. Now Butler. And here's Green outside. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Smarts there shown by Draymond Green.
Yo, what up, man? How you doing, Mega?
Fire one up, cashes in.
A three from Morant. Morant with another miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Doc. And another three for Golden State.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Now here's Wells, defended by Butler. And another miss by Memphis. Warriors leading by 8.
It's a wrap.
And there's a minute 45 left here in the first quarter. Here's Doc, and that one is stuffed right through.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Some changes for Memphis. Clark, he's checked in for 80. Gigi Jackson comes in for Wells. And Vince Williams subbed in for John Morant. Jackson passes to Williams. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first quarter. And finished off by Williams.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Wow. A lead of 10 here in the first quarter.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line.
Come on.
That's got to be a welcome sight.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
And free throw from Doc. Here's Williams. Averages about 5 points a game. Pass to Bain. And it's a foul called on Doc. That is his first foul of the game. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Quick thinking pays off.
Is my little controller. you connected? Let's see. Gotta connect my sound bar real quick. Sorry, folks. Where is it? Boom. Why are you constantly trying to connect? Forget this device. No. Off. For some reason, it wasn't connecting. Come on. Ion bar. You gonna connect? Come on. What the heck is going on? No, it's in range. Connect. Thank you. I was gonna say, you better. What? Dude, do I have to fucking see him on an everyday basis? Do you have to see him every single goddamn day? Just got a question. Do you have to see him every single day? Don't you get tired of having to see your boyfriend every single day? Do you not ever want like a day where you're just by yourself, alone, no boyfriend, no girlfriend, no girls coming over, nothing? Just want to be left alone for a day? Just asking a simple question. I'm not yelling at you, so why are we crying? I just ask a simple question. Is there a way that you could go a day without me fucking seeing your boyfriend in my house? Or without me having to hear him going, Lucy, stop it! Lucy, stop it! Lucy, stop it! It's fucking annoying. His voice is starting to bug me when it's dealing with this fucking dog. Because I've asked you numerous times to wash your fucking dog, but you keep telling me that you need this, you need that, you need this plugged in. You don't need a fucking thing. Quit being a lazy ass and go wash your fucking dog in the damn bathtub. And then she might stop scratching and itching and biting her ass and all that other shit to where I don't have to hear your boyfriend fucking constantly. Stop it, Lucy. 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 It's fucking annoying. Or the whole, oh, I'm sorry, baby. Will you talk to me? Did I do something wrong? Talk to me. Like I was sitting there fucking yesterday. Like I want to turn around and look over and see my daughter and her boyfriend laying between her legs fucking making out. Kissing, snuggling, all that shit. I don't want to fucking see that crap. Especially with me already knowing that you guys have been having relations with each other. He's lucky I don't fucking grab him by his neck and throw him around my house.
Off big. What a block.
I told you, I don't like your fucking boyfriend.
51 seconds left.
After all the shit, and you're going to turn around and keep asking, can he come over? I'm tired of him.
Payne finds Jackson.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Here is Doc. He's got 19.
You can fucking be pissed. Go storm upstairs. I don't care.
Takes that one up and powers it through.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Scream at me, Haley, and watch me get up and fuck pop you right in the mouth.
Painted
I ain't gonna put up with that shit.
Dominating, controlling.
I asked you to fucking do this months ago.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And here is Bain. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Boston.
Let's us not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. The Warriors on top, up by 11. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports.
I swear. Fuck comes over just to fucking eat shit, ask to smoke, hang out with you, and then you bounce to fucking go to his house.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there.
Get your ass in that bathroom. And you, go pull your plug out of the bathtub.
Sorry.
You took a bath and then left it in there.
And doing that much damage in a quarter, you got to respect the game plan.
Clark is out there with Marvin Bagley. Then there's Desmond Bain. Then it's Vince Williams. And it's Jackson in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Outside, Bain. Outside, Williams. Right wing. Memphis moving that ball around. Bain, no good. Warriors leading by 13. Pass to Doc. Takes it inside. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. And so it's Bain with it. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did.
Yeah, play bully ball.
Well enough. Categorically, you look at that box score from that last game, and they outplayed their opponent in so many areas. I thought it was going to at least come down to a buzzer beater, but it did not.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Warriors have found something with Draymond Green and Trace Jackson-Davis inside. Green says, with the rim protected by Trace, I can just play off instinct and read the game.
I don't know why you're fucking slamming doors.
Interchange with him is great.
No one getting mad at you.
Has helped my game a lot. Kevin?
I'd love to hear those stories. Thanks, David. Here's Doc. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Hey, Bones, what do you think is a part of the game that some casual fans don't really understand that well?
Well, Kevin, outside of the contest right here in front of us, let's think about the long schedule that teams are dealing with. How many times the coaches employ different lineups and strategies so that by the end of the year, they have optionality in what they can do on the floor.
That is the perfect technique to rebound. I mean, he shields his man, kept him behind, and then he's off to the races.
And he drills it. Beautiful release there from Doc. Doc's got the lead up to 13 now for the Warriors. Williams kicks to Bagley. Outside, Bain. Bagley sets a screen for Bain. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Doc can't get it to go. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Bain.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Here is Doc. 28 points for him. traps in the trade.
Here.
Never. But if I had to live with that growing up, I would have fucking slapped her in the gob. Speaking to me about shit.
You stay in here. You need a bath.
I fucking told her plenty of times, you're lucky you don't live with me. If you'd lived with me as a child, you would never speak to me like that. But she'd have grew up being scared. She's so fucking lucky she didn't grow up. My house wouldn't become an hanging out guild, boys. I'd be setting the fucking garage up. You want your friends, you're all in there. Don't care a fuck, none of them are coming in with you. And that would be my attitude. Stick a fridge in there with a few cans of soda or something, 2 bottles of soda or something, a few snacks. And they'd be, fuck off, don't bring them in the house. I'd even pay to have a bathroom put in there just to keep them out the house. Oh. Do you know, if I've got more than 5 people in my house, I think it's crowded. Well, Mount Synagogue. Never heard of it.
got 31 points.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He's made the decision he wants to huddle up with his guys. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Jaren Jackson's checked in for Bagley. Wells comes in for Gigi Jackson. And it's John Morant in for Williams. Payne for 3. Does not go down. That miss makes him 7 for 12 in the game. With so many years in the NBA, you would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age and you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Curry outside, and it's Morant with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Right side Payne, outside Jackson. Off target from outside. Golden State's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well.
Curry pretty much automatic from there. I mean, where is the weak spot for him offensively?
Morant outside. And they get it. Jackson misses. Warriors leading by 15. Here is Doc. 33 points for him. A 3-ball. Knocks down the 3-ball. Doc's got 36.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, Doc.
While most players can dominate with their scoring ability, he has done it with his passing. No doubt that he is the catalyst for this team on offense. And when players are cutting or moving to open space, he has found it.
The shot by Wells, no good.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot. When they come down on this end, they can't find a way to get the embers going.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Brent, when I think of those title teams of the Golden State Warriors, clearly you think of the Currys and Thompson, and maybe at the top of that list, the importance of Draymond Green.
Well, there's no doubt, Kevin, that the lean on for Golden State defensively and to be as good as they were on that end of the floor falls on the shoulders and the very capable ones of Draymond Green. I mean, he took on all challengers and elevated the confidence of players like Steph and Clay. So Draymond's defense, elite and leading to titles.
Jackson against Butler. Jackson looking around. Curry against Jackson, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Jackson's got 5 now.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Pass to Doc. Lets it go with the 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Doc's got 39.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
And I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Here is Doc, guarded by Morant. And Doc gets it to go.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Morant, and it's Memphis with another.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Pass to Curry. High post shot, and it's Golden State with another.
Just so fun to watch Steph Curry shoot a jump shot. It doesn't get any better than watching this guy pull the trigger.
Now here's Morant. D right on him. Good on this shot. He's got 14.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Here is Doc, and he has 42. Here's Butler. 17 seconds left in the second quarter. Clock at 6. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And another three for Golden State.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field,
No,
they have
come
been
here.
outstanding, amazing shooting.
Here,
That's
look,
what
come
has
here.
them headed to a blowout.
Come here,
and
baby.
we've got more in
Listen.
2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Sit. Good. Okay. Okay. Did you get a bath? Sissy bathe you fine. She's not a good girl.
No.
Why?
Because she doesn't listen.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Golden State Warriors.
Their ability to string together threes and demoralize a team, man. We saw that in the first half.
Seems like the score couldn't be more lopsided, but we still have another half to go. Prove me wrong. And now, as the season winds down, a look at the Western Conference
Crazy
picture.
girl.
Well, looking at the Warriors, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should.
Crazy dog.
Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title. These guys will be tough to beat in the 7-game series.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Doc has been sensational.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Up front,
upset
it's
that she
Green
has
the
to go take
4
a
with
shower because
Jackson
she
Davis
has
at the
done
5.
her all over.
Stephen Curry's out there with Doc, and it's Butler in at the 3.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Doc. It's blocked. Snatched away. Jackson Davis finds Curry. Here is Doc. With the drive. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Pass to Edie. With the fadeaway. It's rebounded by Doc. Doc's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the paint, trying to find Jackson Davis, and gets it to him. Doc the pass to Curry from deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Curry's got 13.
This is why Steph Curry is virtually unguardable. When he's sinking those kind of shots, it just devastates you defensively.
Morant with it. He's got 14. Launches it. And another miss by Memphis.
You could see he wanted to get it back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Pass to Curry. Here is Doc. Puts up a three. Edey with the rebound.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Morant passes to Jackson. Here's Edey. Jackson Davis defending. Wells in the corner. The three. Buries it from three-point range.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Doc can't get it to go.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Morant with the screen on Green. Jackson misses.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, with the Grizzlies' injuries last season, there was a lot put on Jaren Jackson Jr.'s plate. But Coach Taylor Jenkins says he loves the challenge and the growth opportunity. Jackson said, you always work on everything. You work on your game because you love it. And if you get a chance to use it, great. Kevin, back to you.
And he's always working on his game. All right, David, we thank you for that report. Pass to Doc. Curry on the wing. Here is Doc. Back to Curry. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
An offense unto himself. Steph Curry just warping the defense.
Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. Pass to Edey. Morant kicks to Bain. Jackson setting the pick here for Bain. No good on the triple. Golden State's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Wells dishes to Morant. Outside for Jackson. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Jackson, he's checked in for Wells. The Warriors have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Doc the pass to Hield. Fires from 14, and that one drops.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Up top, Morant. He's got 14 to end the run, and he makes good on the layup. Morant's got 16 points.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Pass to post. Got it. Good job in the low post. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. From the stripe. It's rebounded by Golden State.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And here is Hield. Takes a 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Jackson kicks to Morant. On the wing, Bain. He's defended by Pajemski. Bain, no good. The Warriors have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Some nice passing by Golden State. Pass to Kuminga. Here is Doc. He's got 44. Clock at 4. Chalk up 2 there. Doc's got 46 points.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Bain looking around. Jackson setting the pick here for Bain. pull it in. Doc's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Hield outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Hield's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Outside, Bain. Here's Jackson. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Clearly a foul.
First team. The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Some changes for Memphis. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Edey. Clark comes in for Jackson. And Vince Williams subbed in for John Morant. Looney's checked in for Golden State. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bain.
And we've seen more of this lately from Bain, continuing to blossom and improve as a scorer.
Here is Doc. What an incredible score. Yet another bucket.
It's incredible. This is what he does.
Another 50-point game for him. Now tied for 2nd place all time.
Right there with Michael Jordan, who also made a habit of taking over offensively. Both guys are on a whole nother level.
Payne for 3. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And the basket by Payton.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the 2nd half.
And as we conclude the 3rd quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Warriors on top, opening up a huge gap. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of... And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Made 2 rebounds. Come on. Give me back in.
The veterans are a little bit easier on the rookies now than they were in the past.
I think we romanticize, Kevin, a lot of those stories that we heard from the old days about veteran players giving it to the younger players. And certainly that's going to happen, especially at the beginning of the season. But these guys have known each other for a long time, and these friendships and bonds have started from years ago. So a little bit less and less. It's still fun to poke at the rookies. Just
Morant is the point with Bain out on the wing. Edey out there with Jackson, and it's Wells in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And words can hardly describe the way these guys have come out game after game after game and been dominant facing both conferences. When they hit the 72-win mark, we thought it couldn't continue. And when they rewrite the record books once more, we'll say, wow, we were glad we watched it all. What a team.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Doc.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebound.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Here's the three. Morant with another miss. Here is Doc. From the arc. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Ulrich, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Should be able to put more points on it.
That's right, MP. They can't stop you. MP got the job done tonight, as usual.
Make it wet. Don't you understand you're soaking wet?
still got all the jerseys from there. Some freaking trophy. What the fuck are you doing? Are we throwing a tantrum because I won't let your boyfriend come over?
No.
Then what is your fucking issue all of a sudden? What, did I make you have to do something?
She's soaking wet and she wants to get up on the couch and thinks that it's okay to be on the couch soaking wet and now the couch is going to get wet and that it's okay to freaking get out of the freaking bathtub and soak me.
Okay. There's no what you're doing right now is no need. Your actions that you are doing, there's no fucking reason for it. Not a single reason. Throwing a tantrum.
I'm not throwing a tantrum!
What the fuck you think this is? Acting like a 5-year-old.